Hello everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. Let's see what the universe has for us today. Very, very interesting. I'm going to use the Arcanum Tarot here. For anyone that's interested in what deck is that. Ooh, Five of Pentacles coming out here. So the Five of Pentacles talks about a low point. It talks about feeling left out in the cold. It's funny, isn't it? We spend such a lot of our life trying to work out our divine purpose. So I'm thinking about the What's Cracking reading. And it sort of takes so long for us to really trust who we are, to trust why we're here, and to really know that the messages we receive and the ideas we receive about ourselves are actually true. So one of the biggest lessons I think to learn in life is that trust lesson. Ten of Cups coming through. So you're turning something around here. You're turning some sort of energy that has been difficult for you into something long lasting and beautiful. So there's a turnaround for you here. All right, and we do have the Devil energy coming out. And the Devil energy did come out in the What's Cracking reading. I think it's a really beautiful card because for me, it's a reminder that some of us are so trapped in our past ways of thinking or our past ways of doing that we don't really see what's in front of us. We cling to these ideas, these beliefs about ourselves. And we often use those beliefs to steer us or guide us in the direction we want to because we believe that's who we are. So this often brings out things like, the narcissism or codependent energy or the, addictions and things that we use to cover things up with. All the things that stop us being truly who we were meant to be. So something is changing here with that. There's some sort of energy. We have the Death card right behind that. So the Death card talks about letting parts of ourselves die that no longer serve us. So we do have Capricorn and Scorpio represented here. This is allowing yourself to shed pain. Now I do note that for the first time ever, I've noticed he has this white rose on his sword, which is represented in the middle of the Three of Swords. So that's just interested me seeing that. Seven of Pentacles here. So something you've been trying to manifest or would like to manifest is waiting for you to close out a cycle here. Is waiting for you to let go and allow what you have already to come to you. You're holding something back here and it's love. And that's exactly what happened in the What's Cracking reading. Almost to a T. You are allowing yourself to block love. Through codependency, addictions that need to go now. If you want to manifest the future you want, you have to let go of this energy, this dark energy that's got you hooked or chained to your past. Now, sometimes that's really hard because those things that the devil represents may be very deep-seated core beliefs about ourselves. So it may take a little work to shift those, to get you moving towards what's already yours. But it's already yours. So it's only a matter of shifting. So this is when the Hermit card came in the other reading to say, it's time to take time out from the world and do some inner work. A lot of people don't sort of really believe in inner work. They think if they have a tarot reading, it's going to bring them the answers they want. Unfortunately, there may be changes you need to make to bring that in. But I think some people think that it's just going to come to them and they don't have to put in the work to understand, their own limitations or where they are in life. And if you're like that, you often repeat patterns. You often go through cycles where you go over and over and over the same thing because you're not learning the lesson you needed to learn. And I see people who do that. Time, especially with relationships, really abusive relationships, and not understanding the power behind doing the self-work. So we have the Four of Cups coming in here, and this is sort of exactly what I'm saying here. She's looking at the Three Cups in front of her. Someone's offering her something absolutely beautiful here from the universe. The universe is saying, here is the cup. with the love you want. But she's so preoccupied on doing things the same way over and over again. She's bored with it. She's had enough of it. And she doesn't want to take another cup because she's not really sure she was going to get what she wants. But yet there it is. It's already hers. She just needs to let go of the cups that are in front of her to have what she wants. Okay, so I have the Knight of Pentacles coming through here. So the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving energy. It can mean that there's a change in your job. It can mean that there's a change in your lifestyle. But whatever this is, the change is slow. The change is slow-moving. Oh, and then we have the Hermit. Okay. So the universe is bringing us the same reading, just to make sure you get it. Okay, so the Hermit talks about going inside. Now, inside every one of us, there is our soul. And sometimes we need to have a look at what's in that soul because we're so busy living in the 3D, we're not looking inside ourselves to find what really is the fire burning in our belly. What is our desire? What does our soul want? And the only way you can do that is by going inside. Meditation, time alone, doing some inner work, trying to understand, going through your feelings. Sometimes you can do this through other people, but it's really essential to do some of the stuff through yourself. So you can't rely on people giving you energy healings if you're not doing the work for yourself as well. This is about deep, deep-seated beliefs that you're looking for here. Okay, Three of Pentacles. So this does mean that you will work on yourself. So, you know, for most of you watching these videos, I guess you would understand the importance of, you know, working on your own spirit, working on your own psyche, really trying to understand what you want. Unfortunately, we're brought up in a world that's very logical. And we tend to get told that spirituality isn't good, isn't a thing, shouldn't happen, when in fact it's a part of all of us, a part of our deeper understanding and knowing. And bringing that to the surface and understanding that is how we move forward. Otherwise, we just get on the treadmill, on the mouse wheel, hamster wheel, whatever you'd like to call it, and just keep going round and round. And if you're lucky enough, you might get a roller coaster, which will put a little bit of excitement in your day-to-day. But most of us just go through the same things over and over again, expecting a different result. Okay, so the Page of Wands is here as well. So the Page of Wands is a message coming through. Some sort of information here. Seven of Swords. Well, that's interesting because it's coming from someone you haven't spoken to for a while. We do have the Five of Cups here. This is going to help you see forward rather than keeping looking back. So instead of, for some of you, instead of looking at what might lie in your future, you tend to relive your past. That can be past happiness, past love, past life. But you may be a type of person who, you know, goes, I love the way it used to be. Why do things have to change? I like it how it used to be. It used to be great when I was young. We had all these things and blah, 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 blah. The world is never going to stay the same. My parents did the same conversations as did my grandparents. Everybody wants to stay in the past. Why? Because it's safer. There's less risk there. There's less of you putting yourself out there. There's less of you taking chances to bring a new future in. So you say stuck in the past because it's safe. So if you stay there, you feel that you can't be hurt, but you never step outside of your comfort zone. So some people here are relying on those past beliefs to keep them trapped in that energy because it's safer. It's safer to have a relationship because if you've not got a relationship, then, you know, you have to go looking for someone else. And who wants to look for someone in this day and age? It's safer to stay in this job. I've been in this job 25 years. I'm bored out of my brain. I hate everything about this job, but it's safer to stay here because who knows what job I'm going to get if I leave. This is the sort of energy that comes out with this Five of Cups. It's that energy of going, well, you know what? I'm happy to have what I have. I don't want any more than this, so I'll just stay where I am. I may not be grateful for what I have, but I don't want to take a chance on bringing more in. Some sort of messages coming in here from someone. There's the Five of Pentacles. Someone you've been estranged from, someone you haven't spoken to, someone that may have left you out in the cold. And this person's going to help you to move forward. They're going to bring in some sort of answer. They're taking their time here to come towards you. So maybe the timing isn't quite right for you yet. But this person's about to help you open up your universe, help you open up to what's possible. And maybe it's in the manifestation of that person. Maybe it's a person that you wanted back in your life, but you were never thought you could manifest. Again, with the Four of Swords telling you that there is healing here that needs to be done, but there's also a need for you to take time out, meditate, and just be quiet. You know, sometimes when we talk about meditation, people think you mean full-on meditation. Sometimes it's just being quiet and allowing spirit to bring you the messages. That's when your epiphany's coming. Okay, Nine of Wands. See, going back round in circles. Someone's going to help you to move forward here. Someone's going to shuffle you on your path a little bit to help you to understand what's in your future. Some sort of message coming through. The message has been slow coming though, so you've had to do some healing in this time. So if it's someone you know bringing the message through to you, then it may have taken a long while because you had to heal first before. You weren't ready to receive the message before. And it's something to do with allowing your past to go, allowing yourself to let go of the past and see what's coming up in the future. So being able to manifest for your future, being able to let go of past energies, of past hurt and pain, embracing maybe self-love for some of you, maybe really understanding what self-love is, and maybe that's what the cup represents here. It may not be romantic love, it may be about truly loving who you are and allowing these things that have kept you or held you back in regards to thinking you're something you're not. Allowing the mask to drop. Interesting, isn't it? Alrighty, let's have a look at your oracle card. It's really funny because I always think, you know, for some people, obviously this reading won't resonate with them because they're not ready to hear it. But unfortunately, I don't bring the messages through myself. I bring the messages through from spirit, from my higher self, from God, whatever you'd like to call it. I don't make up the messages. Contemplation coming through here. Within you, there is a question arising. When you get the question right, the answer will be self-evident, but you have to plunge your consciousness deep within to find the right question, to articulate it clearly and understand what is that you are really asking. That question within you is actually a divine gift of awakening. It is your future awakened self waiting to be found and calling to you. Let the question arise through dreams, dance, meditation, sleep, yoga, time in nature, swimming in the ocean, bathing in an aromatherapy bath, or receiving a hot stone massage. The question holds within it the next unfolding petal of the lotus of your being. This oracle brings you an invitation to enter into the mystery of your life and your being, and to allow the biggest question you can summon to emerge from your heart and be expressed through love. Your question may emerge as clear and shining or soft and yielding, a question with no words, only feeling. Whatever truth emerges, let that be your contemplation. In response to that question, the next step forward will unfold until you behold each other naked and true, finally to discover you are in each other, you are love. But there you go. How beautiful is that? How beautiful even. Have a wonderful weekend.